Hi YouTube, today is January 15th, 2012, or June 15th, 2012, and we are doing an update on our urban organic container garden here in Lake Forest. We're starting with our huge topsy-turvy. This particular plant has more than 100 tomatoes which have grown on all of the vines. It's also growing peppers. You can see chili peppers. And again, we see tomato growth throughout. I would guess, if we were to count, not that we're going to, there are probably more than 100 tomatoes. And these are all indeterminate cherry tomatoes, so we'll have yield throughout the season. Here are the derby beans, and we've had awesome growth. We actually have beans growing in here. There they are. You can see them hanging. That's a derby bean. That's a derby bean. And there are many more where that come from. Topsy-turvy that's high up is doing excellent. These are Cubanelle peppers. It'll probably take a good gallon of water right there. These are tomatoes and bell peppers. They have grown significantly. Just a tomato plant in an old defective purse. Topsy-turvy, topsy-turvy. You can see cilantro poking out of the top of here. Last week that wasn't really showing. Here we have radishes which are completely dried out. They're probably going to take, I'd say a good half gallon of water. And you can see that the bugs have kind of gotten to the leaves, so we need to spray something on those. Basil is doing wonderful. Here are carrots. This is sage. These are onions. That's a patio tomato going out of a plastic bag. Big chili peppers here. You can see them. These are growing out of a purse. We've got lettuce. The dill has come up. It's about 10 inches tall this week. Bell peppers. And these are going to be red bell peppers. There's a cup full of suckers. Tomatoes. Tomatoes again. You can see that there is a lot of new tomato growth. Lettuce. I'm not sure what this is right here, but that's lettuce right there. More tomatoes. We've got broccoli starting, oregano. Tons of tomatoes across the board here. And then if we flip around to this side, these are our potatoes, and we're super excited about them because they actually have what are called potato blossoms. And I think what we understood from doing research is that means that the potatoes are actually growing underground. So this old broken salvaged recycling bin might give us 40 pounds of potatoes just out of that. Here are all kinds of indeterminate tomatoes. These are our heirloom varieties. We've got red, we've got yellow, we've got beefsteaks. We've also got mortgage lifters, pineapple tomatoes, all different kinds. Sunflowers have actually taken a turn for the good. Last week we were having some issues. We sprayed fungicide. I think we realized that it's a dirt-borne virus, which actually creates the darkening of the leaves. So hopefully with proper treatment, it'll be rectified and we'll have some really nice sunflowers. Here is kiddie pool number 1. This has our cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and then radishes in the bottom garden. Again, we just treated this. This was showing some mites and bugs, and we definitely want to keep them out. We are using an organic fungicide. More tomatoes. These are called Early Girl Improved. These are patio tomatoes, which have absolutely taken off. These are habanero peppers here. We did have cantaloupe in there. Cantaloupe didn't want to live with us. We got rid of it. Pumpkins are doing great. We just planted these last night. These are potatoes from seed. These are going to be red potatoes. And here we have our corn. You could see we put some sand in yesterday just to help irrigate it, a little bit of fertilizer. More peppers just growing out of bags. They're all doing well. This is the Bulgarian carrot pepper. And you can see we've got 2. They actually turn orange. More tomatoes right here. These are Hungarian wax peppers. You can see we've got our first pepper. It's a good size. These are peas, and I don't know if you could see it in the video. Here, let me see if I can get in over here. You guys, where's a pea? Show me a pea pod. Oh, here we go. There's a pod right there.
Yeah, they look a lot
And
like
they kind of blend in. They look like the leaves, but we do have a lot of pea pods. This will probably take a gallon of water today, just on its own. Those are jalapenos, sweet onions, more tomatoes. This huge 70-gallon bin right here, we planted with 4 or 5 pounds of seed potatoes yesterday, so we'll have potatoes that produce late into the season. More peppers, fava beans right there. This terrarium, we garbage picked it, and we're going to grow heirloom arugula out of it. So that'll be kind of cool. Here's the kiddie pool on pallets with the cucumbers. The cucumbers actually have put out blossoms, and we're going to study a little bit about germinating these blossoms, or rather fertilizing them, so that they produce more cucumbers. Topsy-turvy segment number 3. These are doing wonderful. It's pre-watering right now, so everything does look a little dry, but it'll look much better shortly. Sweet potatoes have taken off, and our final topsy-turvy, which is right over here. So, it is June 15th, 2012. This is Tammy. Say hi.
Hello.
You'll be on YouTube, too. And here's just a quick pan view of the garden. Oh, I forgot the sun catcher thing here. These have got peppers in them, both habanero and jalapeno, and then they've got yellow bell growing down here. So again, just a quick pan and an update. Everything is going well. We're really happy with all of the progress that the garden is making, and we're looking forward to sharing everything with our friends and families. So summer is going really well. Out for now. We'll see you next week with another update.